UEFA Cup final was absolutely outstanding. It's a shame, it's a pity that it didn't end up with victory, and I think that would be something that everyone would have cherished for a long, long time. I'm quite sure when he's old and grey, to maybe have a look at that and realise that was an absolutely splendid personal performance.
It would have been such a tragedy to go to Seville and not get a chance to celebrate a goal, and he gave us 2 occasions. And for me personally, it gave me a great excuse to hug my dad. Being a West of Scotland male since I was about 4 years old, you don't get a lot of chances to.
Then 4 days later, arch rivals Rangers pipped Celtic to the championship crown on goal difference. So despite one of their finest seasons in decades, the club finished with nothing.
We gave it one hell of a run, to be fair. We had games, tough European matches away, and we had to come back and play domestic with tough games as well. We had to go again, and okay, the players, they kept on turning it on and turning it on, producing it, and to lose the league by 1 goal was sore.
In pre-season, Larsson returned to his roots.
Henrik!
And he didn't disappoint. Nor did he against MTK Hungaria in a Champions League qualifier, in which he broke the record held by Peter Lorimer and Ian Rush for the most European goals scored by a single player for a British club.
They have just got that little extra second of confidence, if there's such a thing as putting confidence into seconds. Jimmy Greaves had it in abundance, a great player, Jimmy Greaves. Dennis Law had it in abundance. Ian Rush was a fantastic goal scorer. He just absolutely terrific. Gary Lineker scored a lot of goals, and Henrik's up there. He's up there with those players.
And Larsson reached other milestones. As Celtic progressed to the quarter-finals of the UEFA Cup, the Swede overtook Stevie Chalmers as the 3rd highest scorer in the club's history and leaped past Bobby Lennox's post-war record of 167 league goals.
If you've been a really great player in that era, in the era that you've played in, there's a fair chance that you'll be a great player in the years that have gone before or the years that will happen afterwards. And Henrik has been a great player in this era.
No, he's a tremendous player. He's a nice guy as well, and he's been a great success. He's been a tremendous favourite in there, because I think that the fans aren't daft. They can see a player, they can sense, but they can sense also that people are giving 100%. They can sense the passion that they have for the club.
Jinky will always be number 1, but Henrik, the rest are all below Jinky in a kind of pyramid, And Henrik's right up there in the first 5.
Although reversing his decision never to play for Sweden again, next week's game against Seville will definitely be his last for Celtic.
I have my options already where I can go and play, but if I'm going away to play somewhere, I need to feel it's the right move, the right thing to do, and the right team.
The Spanish League remains Larsson's preferred option, but he could quit professional football and return to his roots in Helsingborg, where his newly constructed mansion sits waiting.
He has promised me and the other members of the club that he will play a season or so with us, and that will be a great thing for us.
I should be very surprised if he doesn't, if he didn't want to go on with professional football for some years more. I hope he will, because I think he will regret it.
Celtic's been fantastic for me. 7 years I've been here. I couldn't wish or hope that it turned out the way it had turned out.
Everybody will miss Henrik. I mean, I've enjoyed my football, playing with Henrik, more than I've enjoyed playing with anybody else.
He has proven that Celtic is among the big teams in European football.
Look back in years to come and see you played with Henrik Larsson, and when he broke records doing this, that and the other, so it's an absolute credit.
He'll be sorely and sadly missed as a guy, as well as an astonishing football player.
I
I think they'll still be chanting his name for years to come.
Henrik Larsson for me is a model human being who happens to be a professional footballer.
I think we would all have wished he would have changed his mind. That's not going to happen.
We've got people that love him, adore him, and I think that it's the same with him. I think he loves the place, and I think he obviously loves the people.
It's going to be tough, and there's probably going to be a few tears as well when we leave. But it's a lovely city, it's a lovely country. I couldn't really wish for anything more.